This building was such an important part of the local community. It was a school for a long time. It was a manufacturing place and employed a lot of people. In fact, you're really hard-pressed to go around this county, around this region, and find somebody who hasn't spent some portion of their lives either going to school or working in this building. And so when the company, it was a sock factory, moved their operations to Central America, it was really devastating to this small community. STAR has a population of 800. There were more than 1,000 people employed in this building at one point. So it was really quite devastating. So we took over the building. It's 187,000 square feet. It's 4 acres of building under roof. Nearby, near STAR, was the community of Seagrove, where there were over 100 pottery studios, and they were mostly importing all of their clay materials. But there was a very big interest in making pots from local materials. And so we saw that as an opportunity for a small business. So we were fortunate to find a real talented clay maker, Takara Shibata, who came here from Japan and started growing this business. We actually got access to the historic Seagrove clay pit. And we are now making a Seagrove clay body for the first time in decades. The clay business is growing really well. We've got more than 2,000 customers. We sell clay in 6 states now. And then we started looking at other things that we could do here, and we got interested in starting a glass studio. The trend now is public access glass studios. In other words, one big glass studio where individual glass artists can come in and rent that studio by the hour. We started looking around for someone that could help us do that, and we were, after calling all over the country, we were directed to Eddie Bernard, the owner of Wet Dog Glass. Wet Dog Glass had pretty much been wiped out in Katrina. Their fab shop, their fabrication place, was in Midtown New Orleans and was underwater. They really liked what we were trying to do here at STARworks and decided that they wanted to move here too. So as soon as they unloaded all their equipment, for the most part, they got the largest contract that they had ever had. With the glass studio, now we have kind of a co-working arrangement where the public access glass studio is a space where glass artists can come from all over North Carolina as well as other places, and they can share all the equipment and all that space. It's a great opportunity for them. It makes glass blowing affordable again. But it also provides us the opportunity to have a glass studio to provide glass instruction. So we have one of 6 high school glass blowing programs in the United States. Starting actually in January, we'll be bringing artists from all over the world here to do extended glass residencies here. We do tons of children's programs through here. Last month in July, we had 400 kids. When you do things to your community to attract small businesses, it's also good for your people who live there. We are looking at developing a brewery here on site. STARworks is part community development, part economic development, part arts project, part all kinds of stuff. But all of it is about regrowing the local economy and the local community in this small town.